Everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I have something fun. I bought a flour mill and I will be talking more about that later. I have the Nutri-Mill Harvest and I love it. It's the stone kind with the bamboo finish that looks very pretty. And I am making myself some flour today to make this delicious lemon poppy seed muffin, and I will leave the link to that recipe below on her Instagram account. She's got some great looking recipes. So I'm just grinding up my flour, and I've got some soft white wheat there that's remaining, and waiting to measure haul there to get my big bag. But in the meantime, I wanted to try this out, and I'm just grinding away, and I got it on a fine flour that I need to make these muffins with. So it's a pretty simple machine to use. I will leave a link for that below as well. So be sure to check in the middle part of the description so that you can see all of those things. Now, I overground because I'm still trying to figure out, how much of the wheat berries equals a couple grams of all kind of thing. So I just took the extra and put it in my fridge and I'll just use it. But obviously the best nutrition comes from fresh. I have a lot of health problems and I'm kind of getting worse. So trying to look for some ways to get some nutrition in, and I think grinding that in flour and one of those. So I'm encouraged to see all that. But so I'm just kind of testing it out. I've done some grinding, but this was the first recipe that I actually tried. So they turned out really good. They were super delicious and nice. And I actually did them in the air fryer in 2 sets of 6. They make exactly 12 muffins. So you'll see me with like a 6-cup muffin pan. But that was only because I'm using my air fryer, my toaster oven air fryer. And so it'll be interesting to see in the winter in my oven how if they bake at the same time as her recipe says. So in my air fryer, I brought the temperature down to 325 and did it for like 14 minutes or 15 minutes, somewhere in there. Or maybe it was 13, I don't know, somewhere in there. Every air fryer is different. So beautiful looking flour. It was so tasty. It didn't have that bitterness that you can sometimes get from the whole wheat flour, which I guess is just from rancid oils sitting on store shelves. So I'm going in with my butter. You want to use melted butter for this recipe. It's a 1/4 cup. And if you can use grass-fed, that would be great. This is Healthy Traditions real maple syrup. It is so delicious. We order things different times from Healthy Traditions. They have a lot of coconut oil products and some olive oil that's really tasty. And so we periodically get orders for that. We have pouring that maple syrup in. That's our sugar in the dish. And obviously moisture. Got 2 of my girls' chicken eggs there. And using those, I always love to use the fun blue colors and green colors and spotted ones. So 2 eggs going in for our sort of typical muffin recipe where you mix the wet and then you mix the dry and then you combine the 2. And then I've got some milk, which I of course spill because I'm a clod. So I cleaned that up. I actually had to use evaporated milk because I was out of regular milk. And then I forgot to put the vanilla in. So off to the side there, I'm putting the vanilla in. And then this calls for the zest of a lemon. So you could use lemon juice, I suppose, but I would cut back on some of the moisture from the maple syrup. But I just used the lemon zest like the recipe said. And then I'm just doing the scoop method. She didn't have the weight in grams, but if you have a weight measurement for a recipe, you can just weigh it and you do it that way. But so I just ground it and I knew the recipe was written for freshly milled flour, so. And then 2 teaspoons of baking powder and then some coarse salt, kosher salt went in there as well. And then, of course, the poppy seeds, like a tablespoon. I'm just eyeballing it here, but you could measure how, I believe it's a tablespoon that the recipe says. So pretty straightforward, easy recipe to try this out with. It was super delicious. And then here we just add our wet to our dry ingredients, just like typical muffin making. And oh, they were so good. Our kid, I made them around lunchtime. The kids just loved them. They were just really, you could just taste the quality. I don't know how else to say it. There wasn't this acrid or bitter taste to it. So I'm just filling up so you can see my little 6 toaster oven shaped pan there because my 12 won't fit in my air fryer. I have a Kasori, I have a couple air fryers, but the oven style one I use during the summer because it doesn't heat up my kitchen and I can still bake, you know, larger things than I can in my regular air fryer. So I just put them in on the bake setting. But you could certainly do the air fryer setting or whatever. All right, and then I'm going to fill up the second pan. If you would, I'm going to take this opportunity. If you could hit like and subscribe and share this video, that would be great. You can find me on Pinterest, my blog, my Etsy shop. There are those beautiful muffins. They look humble, but man, were they tasty. And great for meal prep, popping them in lunches, sweetened with natural things. Just all around good for you. Who knew all your nutrients can come in a muffin, right? All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great day.